Welcome to the SchroBanks Show, live from Rated R Studios. I got Rated R Randy with me.
What's happening?
I got Ray.
What's up, dude?
And your boy, Papa Schro. What's going on, guys?
Chilling.
Big chillin'.
Word.
Hella chillin'.
How's everybody's week?
Had a good week. I'm still getting paid. I'm employed. I'm happy.
Salute.
Yeah.
I feel that.
We got a guest in the crib. Little
Brunel.
Little Brunel.
Little Brunel. Everybody doing?
I'm straight, bro. I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, good ass week. 2 extra off days. Nigga
yeah.
been chillin'. I ain't do shit. But tomorrow.
Well, I did a lot. I did 2 14-hour days this week.
Oh boy.
Went to Manhattan, Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I only went to their Menards. That's the only thing I did.
The fuck? Like, did they just not have no supplies out this way?
No, bro, there's like a huge shortage on wood.
Say
On
good
wood.
money
On wood.
at Menards.
I know, right?
This nigga trash.
Shortage on wood.
Shortage on wood.
Hey yo.
This dude.
Word.
That's not a pause.
Hey, bro. How old are you? How old are we?
Right now I'm 8, nigga.
Let's channel that energy
Okay.
Yeah.
back to the 90s when we was 8.
That was such a whack ass.
Whack.
That was a whack ass
Hey,
segue.
I fuck with it though. I saw the vision. It was there. You forced it like a sub bitch.
We went. We was all chill.
Let's channel that energy.
Channel it to when you had to turn to channel 4 to play your Nintendo 64.
4. Nigga, who was on channel 4? That shit was always 3.
Some of them was channel 4.
I was on 3.
See,
I was
niggas-
on both because mine had the flip. You could flip to 3
you
or
can't
4.
talk to niggas because they think that their life experience was the only one that's out there.
The only one that matters.
So you just gotta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair.
When you have a good working TV, it's 4. When you have some other shit,
See,
it's
here
channel.
you go.
I'm playing.
This nigga poor shaming.
Oh
Yeah.
Hey, bro, when I was a kid,
I'm poor.
my TV had the flip switch on it. Like my TV, like you flipped it to turn it on.
had
Like
a
there was a
flip switch on your
switch.
shit?
Yeah, that's how old my TV was when I was a little kid.
Jesus Christ. All
It
right.
doubled as like a desk. It was dope. I mean, it wasn't necessarily built to be like
This nigga
that,
had
but
a
there was a wood box
You had a
around that
tube.
shit.
You had a tube.
Yes.
Food too.
Because I was going to say, like, that's not a TV because that's a tube.
That's a tube.
That's a tube.
That's a tube, bro.
Anytime, you probably needed 3 motherfuckers to lift that, didn't you?
Hey, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You ever had the TV that was broke, so you sit the working TV
On top of that bitch?
Matter of fact, that exact TV that happened with, it was my TV stand for a long time after that.
That's how it
After
be.
it stopped working.
Hey, did you just turn that bitch around so you didn't have to look at the other screen?
No.
I would have. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't care.
Just cause like, plus I used to do dumb shit as a kid. Like I used to put my like arm against the fucking TV screen, let the hairs build up, and then like shock people and shit. Build up that static charge.
I didn't shock people, but I feel you.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I used to do that dumb shit.
But
But
I mean, what did you need the TV turned around for?
Just so that way I wouldn't do that dumb shit no more.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I was
This nigga Ray a weirdo.
okay.
At one point, now, like, you don't know it's channel 4 for the shit, and then you gotta turn around the TV.
See, I like, all right, bro. I
You never had
guarantee.
a bad day where like the signal was fucked up, something was wrong, you had to flip the bitch to the other channel?
It didn't work
Like it
on no other
literally had a
channel.
little switch on it.
My shit didn't work on no other channel. Huh? You poor shaming again, Randy?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
I was saying he was distracting me.
He played that shit on 3 or 4 most of his life, but the one time he saw what channel it was
Nah,
3.
that shit was always on 3. We couldn't play it on the other channel. I used to ask my brother.
Where
Yeah, he used to have to come and fix that shit for me all the time.
you ain't never flip the channel and then it'd be like all staticky like while your game, like but you can still kind of see the game.
That was it. That was if it was on
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
When y'all switch to skinny TVs,
Nigga, I didn't switch to a skinny TV to like 2016, for real.
God, bro.
When I was like 19 and I bought my own,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Nah, this nigga though, this nigga's a fucking nerd. I may be like a
What'd I
weirdo,
do?
bro, because I remember his PS4 wouldn't work on his old TV, so he had to double back to Walmart and go grab a TV.
what else are you gonna do? Just not play the PlayStation 4 you just paid $500 for? Fuck that. I'm gonna go buy a TV.
The fact that you bought that bitch for $500.
Maybe it was $400. I don't remember.
Close.
That's neither here nor there.
The TV?
No,
the TV was
the
$100.
console. Yeah. Now, how much was your first skinny TV? Because my bitch was like $89.
Yeah, it was cheap.
Yeah, my shit was $100.
I actually bought that shit from a crackhead.
Huh?
I bought that shit from a crackhead when I was working over at Santours.
Hey, man, yeah.
He's like, hey, big man, you want a TV? I got some TVs to sell. Like, let me check them out real quick.
Yeah, go around back. Let me holler at you real quick. Hey, bro, I'm about to take my 30.
Facts. Oh, shit. I turned into the baby real quick. What's up, Unc? What you got for me, Unc? All right, Levi. So the segue. What'd you bring us to this point for?
The Nintendo 64, bro. Like, it was an iconic system. We all had one. We all remember.
I see what you did there. Episode 64, Nintendo 64. 8 times 8 is 64. Niggas is just. I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
You taking us there.
Yes. He got that. So what games was you rocking with the most? Because I know you still got hella games that you passed down like your little bro and shit.
Courtside. NBA Courtside at 98 with Kobe on the cover.
Hey.
And No Mercy, the wrestling game. All-Star Baseball was my shit. Donkey Kong. And Mario 64.
Nigga, do you know how mad I was when I bought Donkey Kong 64? It didn't come with the Rumble Pack. And I had to spend 2 weeks to go get the fucking Rumble Pack, so I couldn't play that game for 2 weeks.
Well, you could play it, just didn't save it, right?
No, you couldn't play it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I kind of remember that,
the Rumble Pack was basically like extra RAM memory for that bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking upset.
What did you have did you have the one that you plugged into your controller?
Nah, I had the one.
That little red thing?
Yeah,
yeah.
You had to have that. That was like extra RAM memory. And I was just thinking like, bro, they was hitting us with the jig back then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, you know how now we gotta buy extra memory for our shit? There's no fucking way you out here selling consoles with only 500 gigabytes or a terabyte. Meanwhile, Red Dead Redemption 2 is like, what, 150 gigs?
God damn.
Yeah, that bitch take a full calendar day to install on your shit.
They give you a whole disc. Like, there's 2 discs. One is to download the game.
To install
the other is to play the fucking game.
Right.
I got that bitch and was like, I got a double disc set? What is this? Install? What do you mean install disc?
But I will say, when you play that game, bro, it's so fucking good, bro.
That game is amazing.
It's like you playing a movie.
That's why I don't play video games no more. Besides being trash at them all now, but I don't play video games no more.
Nigga, I'm still playing 2K19.
Maybe doing too much. Nigga, I'm playing 2K14.
Oh, you with me?
On the Xbox 360.
That's so on brand for Randy though.
I'm not mad at that though.
That's so on brand. Like, this nigga, I'll never forget, bro. I seen this nigga with a PS3 and this nigga had NBA Live 09. And I was just like, huh.
Bro,
that's him.
Them old NBA
Lives. That was PS2.
Was it the PS2?
Them old NBA Lives was cold.
Bro, matter of fact, I was just talking to somebody and I was just like, what was your first NBA 2K? And almost everybody says either 11 or 10.
What?
Wasn't nobody fucking with NBA 2K at that
2K5
point?
2K5 was my personal first one.
Really?
Ben Wallace was on the cover, and I was like, all about those Pistons. Like that team.
Was 5. Yeah, my cousin had 2K5.
I was an NBA Live nigga all the way through.
Oh yeah, same here.
I feel it. I usually have both.
I hate the shot mechanics on 2K. Like, they did a series revamp with 2K10, and then they took that shit to the next level on 11.
Yeah.
They literally knocked Live.
Killed
out.
them.
Yeah.
Killed them.
2K11 was the kill shot.
Yeah.
Bro, because 2K10 with Kobe on there, stupid.
Facts.
Stupid.
I never actually played that one.
You didn't play that one? So fucking cold.
I skipped that one.
But them lives, bro. That 2005 and 2006 was some of the best ones.
03 was my the one that I played the most.
For real?
Yeah.
06 was D Wade on the cover.
06 was D Wade. 05 was Melo.
Both of those.
Melo was. I think Melo was when they introduced All-Star Weekend.
All-Star, with the dunk contest.
Yeah.
Stupid. That's the one. Never mind. That's the one.
You know what, low key, you will know. Was that year? Melo was on the cover of the college basketball game, I think, 03.
Was that it?
Uh-huh.
I never...
Because that was the year that he came out, right?
Yeah.
You know what, though? I'd never played no college games until, what was that, 09? College hoops, 09?
Really?
I wasn't
one of the last ones.
I wasn't fucking
Because,
with
like,
The college games?
Because, bro, it was so fucking stupid. Because, like, if somebody chose Villanova, it was a fucking rap.
Yeah.
They was just going to stay on the outside and bust threes all game long. And there was nothing you could do about it.
Talking about sports video games, I just wanted this to be acknowledged on the air. Papa Schro is not buying Madden this year. I'm about to go back and buy a PS2 and buy like Madden 06, I think.
Fuck.
06. Maybe 07.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
04?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, because they, like, that's before Hit Stick.
Yeah, it's Vic.
Mike Vick is unstoppable.
I'm using Vic every time.
Nah,
nope, I just ran it for 100 yards, nigga.
I want to go back and play as the Chiefs, so I don't want that problem. So I'll just go the next year.
Who the fuck was on the... Oh, Priest?
Priest, Trent Green, Tony Gonzalez. That offensive line that we had back then. They had a defense.
All I did on that game was a Priest toss. That's it. Killed niggas with that shit.
Bro.
And I killed niggas with Clinton Portis.
That nigga was different.
I hated Clinton Portis.
I did too, watching in real life.
Yeah. Fuck Clinton Portis.
Damn.
And he got them Champ Bailey. So
That nigga
fuck
used to
him
make
even
me
more.
Cry. Clinton Portis, that nigga used to make me cry.
Because they traded him for Champ Bailey. Like, straight up, I think.
Damn.
Yeah. And that fucking sucked for a long time.
Forgive me for this, guys. This is gonna be terrible segue. Levi, you bitch ass white boy.
God damn. You niggas suck.
I am appalled.
These niggas are trash. How does that make you feel, Levi?
Not good.
This nigga said from 1 to 5. 2. Not good.
Not good. That reminded me of that fake ass commercial on what's the fucking movie with what is it, bro? Malibu's Most Wanted.
I would say it's like niggas bunch of movies out.
It's a
He
bunch
said
of
the movie.
movies.
I know.
I'm sitting there running through my house. I'm like, is he talking about Tropic Thunder? What's up?
Niggas is just swaggy peeing it today, bro.
Tossing up shit, praying it go in.
Facts.
Shit's terrible.
Hey.
Anyway, I was trying to refer to the Montrezl Harrell situation with Luka Doncic. Him calling him a bitch ass white boy. Levi.
Where's Doncic from?
Slovenia?
Latvia.
Is it?
Or no, my bad. I'm thinking of Porzingis. I think you're right, Slovenia.
I think he's Slovenian.
Yeah. One of them Eastern European countries where
I wonder, has he said what he thinks about it at all? Because I'm curious to what he personally felt about that.
How did Doncic respond to it?
He said it. We basically said it was no big deal.
Because I was like, that's normal on the court talk. Yeah. White boy busting your ass.
I'm just thinking from like being from a different country, if like he even understood like that was
the implications of it.
Right.
Probably not.
He's been playing basketball so long. I'm sure he's gotten it.
Hell
a lot.
Right. I feel you.
All them black dudes in the Euro leagues.
Yeah.
I score on you and say, bitch ass white boy, what you doing?
I'm gonna try to score on you.
No, you ain't dropping the N-bomb.
I was about to say, if
I'll push the button.
If I come, you gonna call me a nigga?
I'm gonna rev that shit up.
God damn it. He's too good. Nigga. What do white people think when they call you a nigga, bro? Like, you lose all your nigga powers?
Bro, I swear they treat that shit like a gun. Like, oh, let me load this clip. Nigga.
He'll never be able to withstand this.
They be treating themselves like anime villains. Now for my final attack. Nigger!
We supposed to react to, it was too powerful.
Because I was like, all that does is give niggas superpowers after that.
I'm about to beat your ass. Niggas get a game breaker.
Dead ass.
Here I'm coming. Here I come.
This nigga said the NFL street game breaker.
Yes.
And that's precisely what niggas do. Every time, bro. I'll never forget, somebody had a collection of it on Twitter. It was a whole thread of just old white dudes getting their ass whipped after dropping the N-bomb. It was so bad, bro.
Hey, what was that lady recently that got her ass whooped at Macy's or something like that?
Oh, man. No, it was at a 7-Eleven.
Was it? Okay.
Because she was just like, say it again. Say it again. Nigger, bitch. And like, bro, I'm talking about as soon as it left her lips, she ate them shits. Nah.
Let's say the mink, mink.
Mink, 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 mink. I'm not gonna lie though, my favorite one is that old white lady in the fucking wheelchair, and he's like, call me nigger again. Nigger! Call me nigger again. Nigger! And he just sprays her face with Lysol. I cried laughing. I was like, at least he ain't hit her. You know, she can watch that shit out. She be alright. Watch your mouth. Look, he's scared. Say, I'll turn her brakes off and push her down the hill. That's fucked
Pop
up.
a screw loose on the fucking wheelchair.
Let gravity take care of it.
This nature running its course, man.
Let Jesus take the wheel.
Oh, man. Niggas have lost it already.
What do y'all think of the boycotts?
The boycotts. It was a cool disruption. Nice distraction.
Were you disappointed that it didn't
extend? Yeah. I'm not. I mean, look, this is the whole thing. I'm not finna sit there and tell niggas how to do their job. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know how many niggas face discrimination at work where they could organize a strike amongst themselves and fuck up their company's, you know, bottom line? You know what I'm saying? But, like, then again, you talking about asking people to miss, you know, days of pay, meals, motherfuckers got mouths to feed, whether it's their own, their families, so on and so forth. Because when you look at an NBA player, you're never just looking at just some baller ass motherfucker. More often than not, they taking care of like 10, 15 people. A whole community depends on them. Just that one guy. So if you got like 30 of them sitting out, you know how many people is fucked up in the game because of that now? So like all the people that sitting there like, hey, some bitch ass niggas for not. Look here, bro. I guarantee you, most of you motherfuckers don't have the gall to withstand not getting paid $15 million for that year. Y'all don't have what it takes.
Even if you're looking at the players that make, let's say a player makes $1 million a year, right? That's pretty much cut in half after taxes, after you got to pay your agent and all that shit. Like, you really not getting paid like you think.
Bro, I really wish people would think about the contracts afterwards.
Right. And then average career lasts like 3 or 4 years. I
thought it lasted a little longer in the NBA. I thought that was like the shelf life for a fucking running back.
Nah, because it's not even based on injury.
It's like 2 for a running back.
You still got to have the skill to be able to stick around.
That's true. That's true.
How the fuck was Johnny Flynn picked over Steph Curry? Johnny Flynn was a cold nigga, but goddamn.
You talking to the wrong one, bro. Especially at that point in time, I wasn't even keeping up with hoops like that.
But you remember that 6 overtime? The 6 overtime game with I forgot who it was. It was like Connecticut. Yeah, it was Connecticut and Syracuse.
Yeah,
that's what Johnny Flynn
was. Yeah.
But anyway,
was that Kemba Walker? Was that his?
No, that was too early to be Kemba.
Damn,
that was Hasheem to beat.
Where the fuck is he at now?
Was AC Law the point, or was he at Texas A&M?
Who?
AC Law?
I don't remember that shit. What'd he say?
He said trash. At home.
Big facts.
God damn, bro.
Bro, I thought the beat was gonna be cold.
A lot of people did. That nigga is.
Nah, as soon as I seen that little bullshit whiz patching and shit, trash. Him and what was his name? Reggie Jackson, when he had that shit. That little whiz blonde patch.
Was that him or Schroeder?
Schroeder, that was it. My bad. Schroeder
nice
had it. It took him a long time to fucking develop, though.
Yeah.
A long time. Because remember, that nigga was just bouncing around for a minute. I remember his Thunder days. I used to try to be the GM. And
you know, as long as he's been around, he's only 26, though. I think he's only like 26.
When the fuck did he get drafted? At like 18?
was young.
She got to be 19.
I thought so. So what the fuck?
He probably got drafted like 19.
He must have just turned 19 and got drafted or something.
Probably.
Younger. But yeah, I was disappointed at first. But I feel as though if you're not really about it and you know you're not about to cancel the season and everything's gonna get postponed anyway, you might as well just come back.
Yeah.
You might as well just come back. And a lot of people are saying it was a waste of time. I don't agree with that. I think if you really think about it, there was a lot of damage done with that boycott in a positive way. Because there was a lot of eyes that were supposed to be on TNT.
Yeah.
And on the network and on the commercials. So that basically nullified all the ads that were put in by different companies. Because they had to play fucking the longest yard instead of playoffs.
That's what was on?
Yeah. Nobody was watching that shit.
Bro. Only thing I'm thinking about is I've been seeing more and more talks about the owners basically nullifying the current CBA and drafting up a new one.
And I knew that was going to be the case if they actually canceled.
Yeah,
because it was supposed to be a lockout the next season.
Because they're still talking about like this could still be a thing, and a lot of these players who haven't got their contracts yet could possibly see. Basically, like we could watch like the max get cut in half. Yeah, so that just fucked up a lot of dudes' paydays, like that big payday niggas been working towards. So,
but you got to think there's so much going against it. You got the coronavirus.
Oh yeah, no, it's not just them, but they might be able to spin it where it's their fault. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you got corona and the fucking. They see you taking.
And there's
gaining leverage with the boycott.
There's no attendance at any of these games. There's no revenue.
Exactly. There's no gate revenue.
Right.
Zero. Zilch. Nada. So that's what I'm saying. Like, to kind of make ends meet, that's what they might do next season. Or I hope it's not that drastic where they cut it in half. But like they might shrink the cap a bit.
Man.
Yeah. So good luck, everybody.
Yeah. When are we gonna stop depending on celebrities to be activists? Like, why are we depending on LeBron James to be Martin Luther King, bro? LeBron X.
Look, hey, that's been the funniest shit ever. Is watch Twitter roast the shit out of that nigga for trying to read the autobiography of Malcolm X. Look, I can be real about it, right?
Page 10.
Bruh, I've read the foreword. That's it. I'm not even gonna lie.
I ain't even read the book.
So,
I'm gonna be real with
like, it's so weird because it's just like, bro, you can be honest. It's fine. Like, hey, bro, I'm just getting into the book. I'm not reading it as fast as I'd like to, but I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime somebody takes a picture of themselves with a book in their hand, they ain't read shit in that book.
I
know, I've done it.
Soaking up all this knowledge.
If you ask me what was on page 3, I don't know, nigga. I was trying to look smart.
Niggas who never wear glasses put on glasses.
You calling me out, nigga? I'm guilty. Did the whole shit.
Bro. And then they always got to hit the Malcolm X pose when they reading that bitch.
You have to.
It's a must, bro.
And you might go get a coffee. You have to.
Hey, if you really about it, you go get some tea. Some green tea. Drop a little matcha in there.
Button up shirt with the sweater over it.
Cardigan even. Sweater vest. Something. Niggas gonna go real preparatory on that ass.
These bitches gonna call me smart. Damn it.
God damn it. I feel no, cause he really got a point, bro. No, like go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I get the situation because, like, I think it would be just with the magnitude of everything like that's going on in the world right now. Like, it would be cool if they could, I guess, cancel the whole season, but at the same time, like, you know, you can't just do that. There's so much more involved.
Because I was like, the future repercussions of it is what's gonna hurt. Because
absolutely,
I was like, do you know how many young boys that are like they're on their rookie deals? They're trying to you know get set for life. They not.
Right.
And there's plenty of veterans in the league, I'm sure, that also don't want to fuck that up for these
the
guys. Yeah,
exactly.
That's what they said. Udonis Haslem said.
Udonis Haslem,
George Hill, and LeBron,
Iguodala, and CP3. Like they was just like, bro, like we can't fuck it up for them. Right, they ain't got their money yet.
Right.
And all this, and sorry to interrupt
you, good, bro.
But the main question I've been hearing was, what's the plan? What's the plan? What's the plan? What's the plan? Nigga, how is there supposed to be like we didn't plan on seeing Jacob Blake get shot in the back 7 times in front of his kids.
Nobody planned on that.
We didn't plan that. Now, if you're asking that before the NBA restart happened, sure, because they had more than enough time to plan what was going to happen after a boycott, what have you. You don't plan, even though you know all these injustices happen in our country on a daily basis. You just don't plan for that type of trauma.
No.
To be subjected to that type of trauma.
You can't.
So why are you bombarding these NBA players with that question? You make this big move, you make the big boycott move, and then you plan the next steps after that.
This is the whole thing, because it just, all of it always reminds me of like herd thinking. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody just constantly looks to be led by some fucking shepherd. Nobody's gonna lead you niggas to the promised land. 1, find it yourself.
2, and 3, nobody really has the answers like you think they do.
Exactly. Niggas always, because it's always this fucking extreme. They always want either somebody to straight up lead them and they better be absolutely fucking right, or they want to completely dismantle a system with no real replacement for said system. Or number 3, it's just a bunch of like people just shitting all over each other.
Yeah.
Just trying to talk over each other. No, I'm more right than you are. Mm-hmm. Bro, that's like, this is why I always tell Randy, I want to buy like 50 to 100 acres of land out in the middle of fucking nowhere, Texas, and get the fuck out the way. There, I can live on my own. I can be a sovereign being. Mm-hmm. I can be free. Real fucking freedom. Mm-hmm. Not this bullshit that we see day by day. Real motherfucking freedom. Where I could sanction my own city. You know what I'm saying? I could create my own laws, how I see shit fit. And commune with others. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This shit that everybody else is on, bullshit.
And in 2020, like, it's so easy you can be sitting in your living room and be led by a group of people, or, just part of the herd, and like you're just sitting down, not doing anything. And a lot
more fucking followers than leaders.
Right. And there's just so much of that. There's so much of just chilling and sitting in your living room and doing nothing and saying like, well, we need to be doing stuff, yada yada, calling other people.
LeBron ain't do shit, man. I'm disappointed in LeBron.
Right. Too many Indians.
What have you done?
Not enough Chiefs.
What have you done?
Right.
Hey, that brings me. I was driving buses for Liberty, dog, and we was having like a little meeting in the room, bruh. And out of nowhere, this white lady come out and say, "There's too many Indians and not enough Chiefs, guys." They was cussing her the fuck out.
God damn.
The whole day. Shit was funny. That made me think about that.
I'm sorry. But no, and then the worst part is, it's too many motherfuckers that's supposed to be Indians shitting on niggas who got chief-like abilities.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because, this is the whole thing. Nobody really pays attention to the people who are bout it. Right? On either side. I will say that I've noticed amongst most, right-wingers, when they be forming these militias and shit, they be finding the motherfuckers that's really bout it.
Mm-hmm. Like who's the 17-year-old with the...
Kyle something.
Is it really Kyle?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
really Kyle?
It's Kyle something, man.
Nigga had a whole Call of Duty
thing. And his mom drove him.
Kyle
Rittenhouse. Bro.
Yeah, his mom drove him.
Yeah.
What is that dialogue like when you dropping your kid off to go kill niggas, bro? What's the dialogue?
Keep fighting the good fight, son.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. That shit.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Here's the fucked up part, though.
I'm just saying, hand him the gun and say some shit like that.
Don't do that. Don't do Uncle Ben like that, bro.
Fair enough.
Here's the fucked up part about the whole situation, though, right? One of the motherfuckers he shot looked like they had a strap on them.
Well, I thought one of them did.
The one that like he kind of like shot in the arm and he like limped off. Yeah, that nigga, he looked like he had something that looked like a gun.
Yeah,
and he looked like he was rolling up on cuz to shoot him execution style. So like it was really a life or death situation. I will say this could have been prevented had he not brought his lily white ass to a protest.
With an AR-15.
But here's the kicker to that too. The counterpoint to that argument. Under the Second Amendment, he is actually right. Mm-hmm. This is within our U.S. Constitution. Mm-hmm. He has the right to form a fucking militia.
Yeah.
This is an absolute right. It's crazy. And he went there with the intent to preserve American liberty, sovereignty, all that. His idea of it. And what the fuck did we see? I will say, at least he only shot 2 white people. I know it sounds so fucked up.
I thought he shot 3 people.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Shot 3 white people, killed 2.
Yeah. Did you see I saw somebody post something about showing 2 articles next to each other, and it was showing that kid like cleaning up some graffiti in Kenosha before the shooting, and then they showed Trayvon's like the article from him dying and saying that he had trace amounts of weed in the system. Yeah. And it was like, look how these 2 are portrayed against each other in the media.
The tail of the tape.
I mean, and it was, a side-by-side picture. I mean, it was absolutely a tale of the tape. Yeah.
And it's funny because the story, there's a common theme. A perceivable white person fucking around where they shouldn't be. That's the common theme.
I think either way, like I get what you're saying, but either way, like when you're bringing that type of mentality to something is the opposite of your mentality, and you're going in there with a fully loaded, rifle, I feel like you are asking for trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are provoking the situation. And like you said, that is well within our rights as Americans that we could do that.
The problem with that is people like us can't do that. People that look like me and Ray can't do that shit. We can't carry around an AR-15. That's the problem. If he's permitted to do that,
I feel that.
If he's permitted to do that, so be it. But we can't go out and carry AR-15s. We'll be struck down, or it will be forcibly removed from us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Technically, that's not true, but we all know it is true. Like on paper.
Yeah, on paper, that's not true.
You have that same right. But yes,
right.
In actuality,
yeah, we don't.
That's not...
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the kicker to it.
But that's how it's meant to be. How do you change a system intended to be how it is? To be so... To prop up this disadvantage and to keep the playing field uneven. How do you change that?
I honestly don't have answers for that. I have no idea.
And nobody really does.
Right.
Nobody provides answers, but everybody wants to complain.
Like, to your point that you just made, that like is you would think people would think about is like, so like a group of white people, like say Ray, you had an AR-15 and was just walking around and like there's a group of white people and they're uncomfortable with that, right? Mm-hmm. So like I don't understand, why wouldn't you think of the same thing the opposite? A group of black people and there is a white person walking around with an AR-15, it's probably going to make that group uncomfortable. Like the same way that it makes, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I mean,
and it's so
we are all human is what it comes down to. Bro. Like I just wish people could understand we are all on the same level
of humanity. Human race, guys.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, man. Did you just Terry Crews, my nigga, bro? Don't do him like that. He got good intentions. He not a complete idiot like Terry Crews. Come on, guys. You know they've been calling that nigga Jim Crow, like J-Y-M Crow.
Damn.
Damn. Know what though? And it's funny as hell to me that like every peaceful protest you see is always co-opted by fucking Antifa. Mm-hmm. And it's so funny because you're just literally watching history repeat itself. The Black Panthers, when they were out active and moving and grooving, right? There was this counterfaction that wanted to label themselves the White Panthers, and they wanted to be down and wanted to be around. They saw the bullshit before it even fucking started. Hey, man, y'all cool with naming yourselves that? Stay the fuck over there, though. Like, y'all can't be out when we out.
Right.
Because then once y'all do some bullshit, we gonna get blamed for it. And this is literally what we're watching. Oh, guys, we need our allies and blah, blah, blah. Look what it leads to every fucking time. Looting and burning. Looting and fucking burning. When that's not even, that's not the goal. That's not the goal. 85 to 90% of the people out there are just trying to make a statement. Not trying to cause harm.
And it only takes, like, 1 to 5 people, like
That's
rowdy
it.
ass people
That's it.
to want to come out and like just do some silly shit. And that is, you know, then you've got mob mentality. Like people
Exactly.
are like just gonna automatically go to that.
That's
like,
also something I always found funny about psychology is that they are fully aware of that, but can't explain why it happens.
Yeah.
It's something that just triggers, like in the primitive mind of humans, that once they see other people become violent and irrational, they also become violent and irrational. Yeah. Sorry. Randy, do me a favor and lighten us up, dog.
Damn.
I'm sorry, because that's heavy.
I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm not really trying to, like, I don't think it has to be that heavy of a conversation. Like, if you're on the outside listening, or you're on the outside, how does that shit go?
If you're
on the outside looking in,
yeah.
you think this is heavy shit, but this is pretty light for us.
yeah.
This is pretty light for us.
Yeah. It's such a nuanced conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely. I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought, bro. Go ahead. Save us.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a shit, like there's no segue for this. But I've noticed I get my best ideas in the fucking shower. Like every time I'm thinking of something for the pod, I'm like, just, cleaning myself up. I'm like, yo, this is an interesting ass concept, right? I always wonder how many kids grew up through co-parenting, but the parents were still together, but not together. You get what I'm saying?
No.
So basically, like the parents, like basically all they're staying together literally just for the children.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But basically live single lives, but still live together.
And what was your question? Or what were you posing?
Basically, I'm posing it. Like, I just wonder how many kids witnessed that scenario. And
Of like basically your parents just staying together for
The kids.
you.
just for the children. And like they hate each other's guts. They're constantly cheating on each other. So they're not really together, but they have no choice but to stay a parental unit.
Shit, it's a lot of kids that's going through that. That's growing up in that type of household.
I know, and it made me wonder, has it become more common also?
I doubt it.
Because
I think if anything, it's probably less common.
that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is something that, you probably seen all throughout the 70s. We might have been the last ones who seen
I was
this.
about to
'Cause,
say,
like,
'cause-
people aren't afraid to cut each other off now.
Well, one, they're not afraid to cut each other off, and two, not as many people I think get married
Yeah.
like that, and I think that's a big part of it. Is being married and just staying married.
Shit, everybody has options. Nobody wants to.
That's
you don't
true.
want to be your only option. Be that one motherfucker.
The internet has become the great equalizer, essentially. You can
If you
find
got that one lame ass nigga in your DMs that's ready to pay for everything you got, man. Fuck this cheap ass nigga I'm with. Future.
You said what? T-shirt.
Future.
Oh. What that got to do with anything?
I don't know. Toxic.
I mean, we all a little toxic, bro.
You toxic?
We all are.
You toxic? Nigga, you toxic. I'm not toxic. You the main toxic one. You got a toxic nigga haircut.
You do. you kind of should sit this one out.
I love you, bro.
He about to like see. You brought this shit on yourself. I try to say.
That's toxic.
Huh?
What do I do that's toxic?
Do something. It's probably gonna be toxic.
You probably like. I'm gonna be real. You don't really realize the shit that you do to people until you get older and you can finally reflect on it. You'll see.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to do the toxic shit first, though.
Mm-hmm. So you gotta get it out the way.
Especially when you go to college, boy. God bless their little souls.
Mm-hmm.
Bless their little hearts.
Bless their little hearts.
Bless their little hearts, because it's gonna be rough.
This dude be breaking
Hearts,
he
and
be
then
breaking hearts and be trying to play the victim,
bro. And then he be like,
and be playing sad songs on his Snapchat.
Shit. It was my fault. It was my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Nigga, you not that sad. You just want to hit some ass again. It's okay. It's okay, bro. Trust me. It's okay. My mama watch it. She don't. Do she? Your mama don't watch us. Nah. I would say if so, she didn't turn it off. We getting close to the B-side.
She press play and then it's
probably just leave it in the background.
We are 41 minutes in.
Oh yeah, we are basically on the B-side. She is not gonna hear this
at all.
And if she is, this was a big lie by Ray. Ray is a liar.
About what?
You see? Ray always air niggas out. Look the tables have turned. The tables have fucking turned.
It's nothing nobody doesn't already know, nigga.
About what?
Whatever you want to do.
Yep. Leave it like that. There you go. You smart already.
You see how I'm a real nigga? See how I tie the loose ends though?
You gonna pick?
But damn. I was just thinking because like I had to watch that shit like firsthand with like my parents. Because like they couldn't fucking stand each other.
This is very revealing, nigga.
It is. But like it just you just get those random moments of clarity and like you just start putting all the pieces together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was just like, damn. And I'm not gonna lie, like it's really commendable. I kinda wish I had the mental fortitude to deal with them splitting. So that way they could have led happier lives away from each other.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know, cause like it just made me feel
now
like
we're on to some deep shit.
Yeah.
Is this heavy?
Is some heavy shit.
I don't know. This shit is light to me because I've already processed it by now.
I feel you. Everybody else feels very heavy, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I already processed it. Like that shower, like I washed it off, and so I was just like, yeah, damn, you was a selfish nigga, bro. Go tell your parents sorry. All right.
Sorry for what, nigga? You was a kid.
I know, but still.
No, that's not how this shit works.
I know.
Adults gotta deal with adult shit. You be the kid.
I know. I think maybe that's my issue. I always expected myself to grow up faster than what I did.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To like be able to handle heavier issues faster than what I should have been. Which, like y'all saying, like nigga, you was a kid. Yeah, but like shit. You still want to look out for your parents. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the age. This nigga. What you
Nah,
want?
because I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to say something and start crying about my dad now. Like,
Nah, bro. I'm sorry.
You didn't play catch with me.
Fuck this nigga.
Daddy!
Daddy!
What percentage of people you think is walking around with parental issues?
Everybody?
That was exactly what I
I'd say,
thought.
bro, like a solid 85, 90%.
Everybody, bro.
Bro, I think that's
everybody.
small.
Even if your parents were good to you, it's something that you take an issue with that they did in your childhood.
That's a fact. I feel that.
100%.
The one time they told you no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or...
I thought you had some bitches.
You know some shit I seen people talking about? Moesha, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, this is within like the first like 6-7 episodes. Moesha's dad is a car salesman for a Saturn dealership, right? Obviously they don't make cars anymore, but at that point in time they were kind of popular.
Mm-hmm.
So her birthday's coming up. He gets her a brand spanking new car. She says that's not the car I want.
I'd have smooth cussed that little bitch out.
That's the first thing that comes to my mind. And just how calm her dad was. Just let me know how far I need to go in parenting. I won't be nearly as calm as him. But then I'll check myself and like, look here.
Moesha, I'm sorry for calling you a little bitch. But that was some bratty shit.
I'd have been calm.
How do you
stay
put your
calm?
hard-earned money into this new car?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the one I wanted.
Regardless if I got it with a discount or not.
And she gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna go get my hard-earned money back. And the next day she's gonna be like, "Daddy, where'd my car go? You said it wasn't the one you wanted. I took it back. I mean, what do you want me to do? You didn't want it."
Simple problems require simple solutions. I'll fuck with you, bro.
Absolutely.
He said, "I'll be calm."
You're like, word, I got a check waiting on me.
Real shit, I got $5 bands just sitting in my pocket now.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know how I would deal with that.
Because
I would hope I raise my kids in a manner where they would appreciate things like that.
Because I didn't have to get you a fucking car.
At all.
Could have left that on you.
Bro, there's so many kids that gotta get their own car and are responsible for that, and nigga, bro, hell no.
And the fact the pops was gonna wash that motherfucker, clean that motherfucker, maintain the motherfucker. Only thing she was probably gonna have to do, put gas in it.
That's it.
And report when it's fucked up.
Just like when Kendrick bought his sister the new Toyota. Wasn't a Toyota? Yeah, a new Toyota, bro. And niggas was like, man, what you getting a Toyota for?
It's a reliable ass car.
What the fuck are you saying, bro? That shit's gonna last till she's 50.
A brand new Toyota? What, this was like 2016, 2017?
Yeah.
Bruh. And she had just had a baby, like irresponsibly, like she was like a young parent. He talked about it, so.
No, I mean,
So that's what I'm saying. So like, that is a very parent efficient type car.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you're gonna be riding with a baby in a Benz for it. You don't need that shit.
A Lexus or
Put
some
that
shit.
shit towards that baby education.
Exactly. He probably, whatever money he was gonna spend on an expensive car is probably in a trust fund for his niece or nephew.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know our people's mindset is behind when it comes to finance, bro.
And notice the crazy part is that like you could teach financial literacy till we're blue in the fucking face. It barely cracks a dent.
I think the problem is nobody really teaches it. They just say financial literacy. Nobody really teaches it.
And then they start showing you, what's that nigga name? Something Ramsey? John Ramsey? Ain't that his name?
I think so. I know what you have Poor Dad, Rich Dad?
Nah. That's the
Dave Ramsey?
Dave Ramsey.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's Poor Dad, Rich Dad, ain't it?
Nah, different dude.
No?
Poor Dad, Rich Dad is like some Asian dude. I cannot remember his name right now.
Real shit.
Yeah, I feel racist for saying Asian, but oh well.
Why?
I don't know.
Is that racist to say Asian?
People prefer if you call them by that specific
like
ethnic background. Then you just shouldn't say it.
Okay.
But yeah, nah, bro. Cause yeah, that's all motherfuckers to do. They'll just show you Dave Ramsey videos till you blue in the fucking face. That's what they did for us in high school. Mm-hmm. Oh, financial literacy. Here's some Dave Ramsey. Never take out loans. Never go into debt. Nigga, do you know how hard that is in modern times? There's not enough scholarships in life.
Okay, Ray, you was right. It's by Robert Kiyosaki.
Yeah, there we go.
Word.
See, I remember. I'll just remember because I looked up the title of that because Big Crit had a song called that. And I was just like, fuck, he got that from somewhere.
I'm tired of the financial literacy conversation just being reduced to Jay-Z verses. Nigga, if y'all don't stop.
That has got to end, bro. That's been a big pet peeve of your boys for a minute. He's not our fucking financial Jesus, bro.
No, nigga. You can pick up some business acumen from like general, and I mean very general business acumen from that nigga.
Because I was just like, not everything he's done is a fucking hit. If I'm not mistaken, he's still yet to make a profit from Tidal.
I mean, that's just business though.
I'm saying, but like niggas be trying to hail him as like just this great builder of wealth.
Yeah, but I say this much. if we did the same shit with Trump, and he had a whole bunch of businesses that was in the red.
They failed.
So if we can do that to Trump, we can afford to do that to Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, no,
you know
that's what I'm saying. But like, that's one of the main ones niggas will throw at you. Like they like, oh man, Jay-Z's this fucking great. Look what he did with Tyler. Bro, he caught a fledgling company and has brought it to mids. They're like just like they're still in the red. They ain't touching black, bro.
You a hater.
Here he go.
Not, and I'm not trying to say like a fool, but I'm just saying in a society like, bro, we have Spotify, we have Apple. Mm-hmm. Where the fuck is Tyler supposed to go?
Oh no, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just the people. The people always fuck it up. Mm-hmm. I don't hate the Dallas Cowboys. I just hate the fans. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Fair.
I feel you.
That's just where I draw ire with the shit.
But I feel like we should be able to do that, the Dallas Cowboys fans type shit with black people as well. Like, we should be permitted that. Obviously, you want to be based in facts and everything.
Yeah, I just tend to be a little bit more objective. That's the main thing.
I understand. But as a society, like as a people, nah, why you giving that nigga love and he got this? I'm not saying you're doing that.
No.
I'm just saying that's what our people do. And I'm saying I'm trying to give people a pass because we hail all these white people when it's no problem. I don't mind if you stand a black person, but here are the facts. Here's what you should know. But proceed. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
I feel that. You know what though? Maybe. Do you think it'd be better if people just like when they went into business? Do you think it'd be better if they just focused on one specific business and then just acquiring other businesses through that business? Diversifying it that way? Basically go the Bezos route?
I think it just depends on the situation.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of financial is very personalized, and like even financial literacy like is very like personal to that person. Especially because I think there's so many different ways of handling money, mm-hmm. and you know, I feel like the conversation that we had before we went on the air. You do things this way, I do things this way. You know, like we're different in the way we handle things, or you know, whether it's savings or anything. It's very, very personable.
Hold up, bruh.
What's up?
I don't know if this is real, but supposedly Chadwick Boseman died.
From what?
Cancer.
Rolling Stone just reported that.
Wow.
2020 sucks.
Fuck 2020, bro.
Rest in peace, Chadwick, man.
Damn, that's wild.
How in the fuck? Bro, I'm so done with this year. Can we please move the fuck on to 2021? I'm done, bro. I'm tired. I'm really fucking tired.
Bad news after bad news.
Like, I get little to no fucking good news.
And you know this, like, and I'm not talking about you, bro, but just people in general are so excited to share the bad news. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying, like, as a people, and mainly media, they're so excited to share the bad news. To the point where I have people, I'm not even going to say it, but I get bombarded with a lot of crazy shit. And rarely is it ever positive. You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why people are, their mental space is in the shit. But rest in peace, Chadwick. That took the wind out of everything.
Bro, like, that just kind of, like, stole a lot of fucking energy from you, boy. Because, like, bro, it's just, like, how are people supposed to see a brighter fucking future?
I'm just trying to understand, bro. He was You know how many movies he was just acting in, bro?
Bro, it's crazy. You know they said he was diagnosed with the cancer, colon cancer, in what? 2016. Yeah, 2016. He managed to keep it under wraps that long, and went on that crazy ass run.
I really hope it wasn't COVID related.
No, they just said it was cancer.
Colon cancer.
Yeah, like he was at this point in time he was at stage 4.
Okay.
So,
but there wasn't any COVID.
No, they said there was no other complications. It was just cancer.
Wow.
Yeah, stage 4. He died with his wife and children there, like in his home. So at least he got to go peacefully. That's the silver lining.
Damn, 43 though.
It just didn't seem.
It never
like
does.
he was sick. He was at every event.
Hey, maybe that's why we used to catch him with like that just over it face.
Yes, I was just thinking about that because there was so many. He just had this facial expression of just,
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Like just exhaustion.
Sometimes his face would look kind of sunken in.
Yeah.
And you just like, bro, what's up with Chadwick?
Bro, I just thought like the stress of people was starting to get to him. I didn't realize it was actually.
I think even one of the last times we seen him, we was just like, bro, something don't look right with you. Chadwick looked off.
Yo!
Yeah,
his face was mad sunk in. He looked sick as shit. And everybody thought he had something like Rona, like bad or something.
Oh, man.
So that's what Cuz was doing. And even more props to dude for just dealing with it in silence, you know, just with his family.
In silence.
That's a fact.
Gracefully, bro.
Bro.
As graceful as you could deal with that.
Because I had no, like, you had no idea, right?
No.
You had no idea, right? You had no idea. Not a single one of us had a fucking clue that this man was going through, like, cancer. Was dealing with cancer.
What does life, like, how do you, when you guys hear something like that, what do you think about in terms of just life? Like, does it make you feel more appreciative that you're here, or is it a weird process for you?
I always instantly go to this, like, the family and how they feel. Because fuck how I feel. I'm just a fan. I don't know, cuz.
Right.
I instantly think, like, damn, like, what his kids may be going through, what his wife, if his mother, you know, survived him, if his pops did, aunties, uncles, you know, like immediate family, like how do they feel? What are they feeling right now?
Right.
But like, as for your mortality, I feel like that's kind of what you were getting at more, right?
Well, just in general.
Like, what do you feel?
However
Like,
you
how
process.
and that's what I instantly process whenever I hear about somebody dying. I think about, like, damn, how is it affecting me? And then I flip that and like, damn, how is it affecting people close to them? And how are they processing? Are they okay? Do they need a hug? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I hope they're consoling each other. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's crazy to think because it's like, I wonder if that's why his workload was so high. Like
he felt it coming.
He felt it coming, and you just want to make sure you have as much out as possible. I gotta feed my family. I gotta make sure they're fed when I'm gone.
Leave an imprint.
Which I'm sure Black Panther's you're gonna eat off that for years. They're gonna eat off Black
between
Panther
that 42, get on up.
Yeah,
like
it's so
he's
much.
good. He's good for a while.
It's so much stuff.
That and being in that position as an actor, I think is kind of awesome because he's leaving something for like his kids to watch, and they can see their father. Also, hear their father again.
Bro, I just think about, like, I've been seeing people talking about this, like, you know the physique he had to get for Black Panther? And he's going through cancer treatments while doing it. Yeah. That's fucking impressive.
Impressive, and it could have taken a toll on him.
Absolutely.
Fucking insane. God
just
damn.
The strength he had to go through all that. It's hard to find words. It's tough.
No, yeah.
It's exactly, like that guy was a beacon of light. He seemed like a genuinely good dude. You know what I'm saying? And
bro, fuck this year. Yeah. I'm like legitimately done with this year. Pack it up. You've hung around too long.
I think one of the things, I wanted to say is, I know we're just fans of him, but I think, as long as you don't feel entitled to feelings about him, I think you should you should be able to identify your feelings about him. You know what I'm saying? And just damn, you seem like a good guy. Same with Nipsey. Nobody knew Nipsey.
Right.
We didn't know Nipsey. You just felt like you identified with him.
You just resonated.
You
with
felt him. You felt his goals. You felt what he was aiming for. You know what I'm saying? And it's just damn, Kobe, Nip, Chadwick, all beacons of light. No matter what they did in their past, no matter how you feel it, like, bro, they were beacons of light. They inspired millions. Think about how many kids, little black kids, wanted to be Black Panther, wanted to be Chadwick.
That's a big fact.
You never seen them turn down anybody when they were doing the
Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever. He ain't turned down nobody.
Not a soul, bro.
I know he was tired.
Had to.
Get out my face. Shrugging everything. Damn. Leave me alone. But he did it with a smile on his face.
Damn. And you know what's the bullshit part though? Is that like instantly whenever like people like that pass, I instantly get selfish for a second. Cause then I just be like, fuck.
See, and I'm getting message about it, and I'm sorry. I hope if he's listening to it, I hope you don't feel away. But bro, the theatrics with the shit, and you just want to not Chadwick, bro. All right, bro. Everybody want to have a contest to see who's the saddest.
Niggas
I think that's a really good way to put it.
Niggas be doing mental gymnastics over this shit.
Share in the moment, man. Just share in the moment. If you're feeling pained about it, hey, I feel fucked up we lost this dude. It doesn't have to be, man, I remember him from this, and man, I'm just fucked up, man. Who cares?
Nobody gives a single shit, bro.
Like, just give your grievances and move the fuck on. Sharing this, like, highlight his memories, cool, but you don't have to be the most saddest every time. Family member passed, motherfuckers feel like they gotta put on a fucking show at the funeral. You don't. You don't.
But Randy, how will people know how sad I am about this?
And that's where exactly. That's where we're at as a culture.
I feel it.
Cause bro, I hate black funeral culture. For like I with a passion, I hate that shit. It's always Sister Jenkins gotta go up there and act a damn fool. It's okay. They're in a better place. Remember that. You said it. So you don't need to be acting a damn fool at the casket, damn near dragging that bitch to the ground. It's not that serious, man.
Like, bro, exactly. Be sad. It's okay to be sad. If you're truly torn up about it, that's fine. I can't say nothing. If that's truly how you feel, you're truly torn up about it, cool, show your emotions. But it's a lot of people that really weren't close to the people that passed away, bro. And you just doing the fool right now.
Bro. Especially, another reason why, like, I used to hate social media. Like, people used to have, they really used to do mental gymnastics over who was the saddest whenever somebody in the hood died tragically. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, I was just with you the other day, bro. We was talking about how we was about to get up out of here. You know good and goddamn well y'all wasn't. Y'all was probably talking about where the hoes was at, bro. It's okay. Just say that. I'm actually trying to get a laugh out of this shit. I want to remember when cuz was happy. Tell me something like that. Don't just tell me, damn, man, he was on his way. Don't tell me that. Because now I'm just thinking about wasted potential. Down the fucking drain. I don't want to think about that. I want to see something positive. Funerals are really supposed to be joyful. They're not supposed to be these melancholy events. I don't know where we went wrong with that shit. It's supposed to be a celebration of life.
I feel like a funeral is kind of a lot, like it's a lot of emotion. Like,
it is
general.
Unprocessed
but
emotion.
I absolutely feel what you're saying, because I feel like that's kind of the best way to describe it. Like, you should be celebrating that person.
That's what it's
obviously it comes usually just days after, somebody passes. So obviously you haven't processed all that. You're still very raw and hurt from, whatever happened, but I think it's almost like to bask in that of like honestly not processing it yet is almost like I don't know, it's just the levels to processing death. Like, it's such a weird thing. And before you processed it, it's like, I don't...
Stages of grief.
Yeah, like I don't know if you felt like all the pain from it. So like it's almost like a perfect time to look back because you can laugh, you can like share good memories, and honestly, it's an awesome time. Like your family is getting together. Like
It's a gathering.
absolutely,
Honestly, that's why I fuck with the way they do funerals in New Orleans. Them shits, they lead you down to the fucking cemetery in a parade. You got motherfuckers dancing, singing, a band playing. That's how you want to send a person out. At least to me, right? Because
I feel that.
grief is an odd emotion. You can never just process it instantly. Or like, I feel like the average person can. I'm not going to say nobody can. The average person can.
Fair enough.
Right? There's going to be those random days where like a cartoon comes on and you used to watch it with that person and you just bust into fucking tears. There's no real explanation for it. It was just a trigger.
And don't get me wrong, like if you're sad, like there's also room to be sad and cry and all that at the funeral. But like I feel like enjoy the moment that you're having because this person brought all of these people together. This person touched all of us. Like
and we have, since we're on this topic of death, with funerals, your sadness is exploited for money.
Now that is the biggest fucking fact.
There we go.
I remember this video going on Facebook. It circulated, and there was a funeral director or something. He had a funeral home, and he was like, "Look, man, you can just pay for a casket for like a couple $1,000s and go about your day. These guys are like, we're paid professionals. So when you're crying, we're gonna say, he's basically going through the whole motions, like." Yes, ma'am. I really do understand, what you're going through. Wow, I understand that you just experienced a great loss. We're here for you. This, that, and the third. Mind you, you never see that person again. Like that, it's not a real relationship.
And whoever is going in there for, whatever, setting up whatever it is, like you're not in your right state of mind.
You're vulnerable.
Absolutely.
You look like prey.
Absolutely.
Smell like money.
Bro.
Really, like most of the people that own spots like that, they're definitely like vultures. You know what I'm saying? Like they are going.
They have sociopathic tendencies, bro. You know how much they was trying to run my mom because 2003 we had a real rough year, right? We lost her mother, her father, and her sister, all within one calendar year, right? You know how much them funeral cost us? We end up spending like damn near $30,000 to $40,000 on just two people. Two people. Because we didn't even have the money to properly bury my grandfather. We had to cremate him. And they charged us the arm and a leg just for the cremation.
Right.
It shouldn't even cost that much. That should be a $500 service. They charged us, I want to say, $1,200. That shit is sick.
You know what's crazy? And like until you pay, you don't get the ashes.
Yep.
And that's like insane to me to think that someone could hold my loved one's ashes hostage because I didn't pay them. Fuck money at this point.
Bro,
that is a person that means something to me. Like, that's just crazy. Like, you're treating it like a fucking car or something. Like, those are ashes from somebody that was near and dear to my heart.
And that just leads you over to how fucked up capitalism is.
That's the unfettered part.
But how necessary it is, because without it, you can't really do much.
No, because then if you have communism, you have some people who can weasel their way to the top and then inflict very strict laws on the lower and common people. Then you just end up with like a Russia.
It's crazy how these topics go full circle.
That's true.
It's all connected, bro. Yeah. Everything's connected.
How you processing Chadwick's death, bro? Not really proud. I don't want to act like we was his family, bro. But
how you dealing with it so far?
How you feel about it?
Oh yeah. How am I processing it? I don't like.
Just how you feel about it?
I'm not going to like overdo it to like the point where like I act like I know the person,
right?
But it's just like you just watched the person. Like you just watched a movie of his. You know what I'm saying? So it hits you in that regard. But other than that, like I just wish his family the best. Like it's kind of like the same way like when Kobe died. Well, it's not to that like I don't know. I don't want to compare. You know what I'm saying? But when Kobe died, for me that hit the hardest because for the longest time I didn't like Kobe. Nobody really liked Kobe.
Unless you was a Lakers fan.
Exactly. Nobody really liked Kobe. But when Kobe's gone, it's just like whatever profession that they're in, it just affects their profession so much. So like if I was to be like, if I wanted to be an actor and I had looked up to somebody like Chadwick, I'd be going through it right now, like how I was going through it with Kobe, because everybody analyzes Kobe. Mm-hmm. Everybody watches Kobe. So I'd understand if you were trying to be like an actor and you were hurt when you see this death. Because it don't matter if you didn't like the person. It don't matter if you hated the person. You have to respect what they did. Right. So that's just really how I feel.
Yeah, even if you're an MCU fan and you just been watching, the Avengers for years, like even before Black Panther came out, he was in those movies.
He was in Civil War.
And it's just
Infinity War.
Yeah. Please, when somebody dies, stop the conspiracy theories.
It's not always a fucking conspiracy theory. Always.
I'm glad you're thinking outside of the box. That's necessary. I get it. But there's also a respect factor when someone dies. Like, you don't need to bombard it with conspiracy theories. Please let somebody rest. Don't be that guy.
Yeah. What he said 2 times.
Shut up.
Facts.
This is not the nigga I need to hear say shut up.
Right. I know.
It's not real.
It's not real.
Shut up. Oh my God, bro. Oh, I'm a Pisces. Shut up.
I'm sorry. You know how often I play that shit in my head when I'm having a bad day? This nigga's hilarious.
That shit's fucking funny.
All right, man. Yeah, that sound like Rafskis.
It is a Rafskis for the Podskis. Whirlwind of an episode.
Absolutely.
It was light, kind of got heavy, and got heavier.
Super heavy.
Rest in peace, Chadwick, man. You made an impact on so many, from roles like 42, like we said, Black Panther, just being a beacon of light, man, and an inspiration to the youngest. That's what we need, bro. So, man, rest in peace. I hope your family is good. Hope your fans are good. This has been an episode of the SchroBanks Show from Rated R Studios. Man, I got my brothers with me. I'm thankful they alive and all that good shit. Mm-hmm. Papa Schro, my dog Ray.
Fuck 2020.
Facts. And Lil Bro now. Thankful for you niggas. Real shit. Will and white man.
White boy.
White boy. Bitch ass white boy. SchroBanks out.